a man suddenly ripped off the old man's pants, immediately recognized him as a Jew, and executed him on the spot. The boy witnessed the scene and was so frightened that he immediately pulled off the red scarf around his neck and buried his ID card in the dirt to hide it. When the Nazis came to question him, he feigned confusion and lied in fluent German, claiming to be a German orphan who had just escaped from a Soviet orphanage. He said he had been detained by the Soviets and was now finally free, even flashing a grateful smile. The soldiers were skeptical and took him to the officer for further interrogation. The boy remained calm throughout, but when the officer asked for his parents' names, he clearly froze and couldn't utter any German names. The officer instead made excuses for him, concluding that he had indeed grown up in an orphanage and that his family had likely been killed by the Soviets, softening his tone. At that moment, there was a commotion in the POW camp as a Soviet officer refused to cooperate. The boy was the only one who understood Russian, so he volunteered to translate. To everyone's shock, the man turned out to be Stalin's son. The Nazis were thrilled and even took a photo with the boy, but no one knew that this German orphan was actually born into a Jewish family in Germany. At the age of 13, the anti-Semitic laws took effect. Their house was marked, and his sister was brutally murdered because of her Jewish identity. To save his children's lives, his father sent him and his younger brother to Poland. But soon after, Poland was invaded by both Germany and the Soviet Union. The brothers had no choice but to flee once again. During one escape attempt, the boy accidentally fell into a river and became separated from his brother. He was rescued by a Soviet soldier and sent to an orphanage. There was no racial discrimination, only mutual support. He received military training and soon joined the KOM.